Hey guys, it's Felix here. Just thought I'd jump on and talk a little bit about the black cube matrix and what it does. So this is a part of an extensive AI, artificial intelligence system that is sat within the higher dimensional fields of the universe. The black cube matrix is actually a storage system. It operates to it acts as a storage system to draw your life force into it, and then it's used as a holding space to hold your energetic information within there. Now, the question is, what is it drawing from you? It's pulling in your traumatic responses, it's pulling in your reactionary behaviors, it's pulling in negative vibrational patterning, and it pulls it in and stores it in this black cube system for a reason, and that is because it gets recirculated out to fulfill and feed negative agendas. It gets pulled out and fed into other parts of the AI system, and it gets fed out to feed certain malevolent races that are existing within our universe, that are latching into our universe and also coming from outside of our universe to patch in, to feed upon this. So the black cube matrix, also known as the Saturnian black cube, we can see this sat, the original one was sat within Saturn, hence the name, the black cube, the Saturnian black cube matrix, and another component to this sits within the core of the Earth, and basically funnels your information, your energy, your reaction into this black cube system. Now it stores this, and through further reactionary behaviors, it amplifies your own frequency that is running negative and throws it back into you when you go through further reaction. This creates an extra ripple or split within your consciousness that exacerbates the artificial intelligence AI overlay timelines that basically pushes you further into this reactionary situation. Now, when we're looking at this reactionary response within the light body, what we can see within a part of the light body that's called the nadial system, which is effectively your higher dimensional interfaces, the higher dimensional layers that act as an interface of bioelectrical channels and capsules that hold the information passing from these interdimensional fields down through into the chakras to relay the information back in there. It effectively overlays to your organic nadial and interfaces within that by relaying a distorted bioelectric current into your energy system, which then goes into the central nervous system, creating a very subtle electrocution sensation, which what would look like on the surface level would be an explosive, reactionary, can't calm down, can't pull ourselves back from the reaction kind of behavior, to when we drop into that, we're dropping into the feelings and the sensations of burning, of kind of rips within the auric field, and we're looking at a high voltage of electrical current that is exacerbating the central nervous system to prevent the ability to parasympathetic neutralization, to calm down. So in order to deal with these kinds of impulses, we're looking at trying to find a way to completely neutralize our reaction, our behaviors, when coming in and out of these high volumes of electrocution impulses that are surging through the body at the time. These electrocution impulses present as a sine wave that rides up and down into highs and lows. But these highs, they become exaggerated, and this can be looked at not just as a kind of positive high, but a manic episode, let's say, and then the drops going into the despair. So we're looking at high fluctuations of polarity that is controlling the mind and controlling the reaction of the body. The emotions you experience drive the thought forms in the mind, and that then controls the reality. It controls your response. Now, if we are able to stop the reaction, but still witness the response or witness the emotional charges, you're able to step back. Now, where we've got this sine wave going up and down, we've then got a stable line that runs through the center of it, So a bit like that. And within that central line, you're becoming the observer to your environment, the observer to your emotions, the observer of your thoughts. Now, where it would normally peak and go into an area of craziness, we're able to stop ourselves, look back at it, and be at peace with it, breathing in and out. Witness observer allows us to step out of the reaction and step out of the creation of the artificial timeline. This is what would be called conscious conversion. So as we step into the conscious conversion, we're then creating a peaceful response, which then generates a higher fractal of our expression, which creates a new timeline, which we're then able to move into by converting our consciousness in real time with no reaction, just peace and observation, to generate the next higher timeline, and so on, imprint the next higher timeline with the same response, and again and again and again. This is the way we stair-step our way out of these traumatic responses. Now, it's not easy, just to say it. So you're going to have some slip-ups every now and then as we find our way stepping out of these artificial impulses that electrocute the light body and create reactionary impulses that do not feel good. And this is very normal. But if we apply compassion to this, we're then able to neutralize a level of shame. And then this gives us the opportunity to see a different perspective. Now, this is training the mind with compassion to step out of the victimizer blame game that we have with ourselves that we're also good at, and being able to see, okay, this reaction was caused through this experience. So a cause and effect response, the law of cause and effect. When we do one thing in one way, it then has a reaction and creates something, can be negative, can be positive, depending on what we're looking at. And that then dictates how much we're going to input back into the black cube system and how much it's going to send back into us. This thing, this artificial intelligence malevolent system, cannot sustain within a blissful, loving, Christed state behaviors of mind, of thought. It simply cannot. It doesn't hold the resonance for it because it needs your reaction to survive. It needs to be fed by you. If this is something you want to hear more of, I'm more than happy to go into this because I've got a lot of material in working our way out of the artificial intelligence system coming from experience. I'd be more than happy to share this knowledge with you. If you want to know this, then just drop me a comment down below and I'll start creating some more. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you.